Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of First Impressions here at MurrOtter. I'm Matt, and today we're checking out the game Demon Pit, as you can see, from Psychic Software and Doomcube and Digerati. This one is clearly a little bit of an homage to Doom, with its sort of like hellish look and like 90s first-person shooter sort of pixelated aesthetic. I believe it's just like a wave-based shooter, but that's what First Impressions is all about. Me jumping in to figure that out for you to see what we're looking at. So why don't we just go ahead and check this one out right now. Arise, Demon Hunter, it is time. The years you spent slaughtering demons in the mortal world did little to cleanse your soul. It's like cutting off the screen because it's doing its like little 4x3 look. I wonder if you could change that in the settings, but that's not my capture. My capture is the full screen. Your sins have been laid bare and you have been judged. You are damned. The pit awaits. How many of us can you vanquish before we tear your soul apart? Okay, let me just see here, though, about that. Options. 1024 by 786. That'll do it. We're going all the way. Hey, everybody. All right. Let me get my mouse out of the way there, and we're going to resume. Oh, my God, you're so fast. Do I need to shoot that thing? Oh, hey, Skull. Yep. Very doomy. Very doomy. Very fast, though. I wonder, I should be playing with the keyboard and a mouse. I'm going to do that right now. Let's go. This is not meant to be done with a controller. I'm a noob, but you all already knew that. I imagine this game is going to be a lot of running backwards and just shooting shit. Ooh, we got a new gun. All right. Our first upgrade. Have we taken damage yet? And how do we see our health? Ah, in the bottom. Maybe we have taken damage. What are you? Oh, and the arena changes as you go. Looks like maybe we got something else. Or at least more shotgun ammo. I think a big part of this is going to be item management on top of... What in the world was that thing for? I think you've probably got the gist of this game by now. Oh, God. All right, let's see. Okay. So what we got? Oh, too much. We've got too much. Now, it says the goal for this game is a high score. So I don't know that much else will happen beyond that. I kind of want to end a run just to know. I'm also curious how similarly the runs are to each other. Now, can we climb? Like, is that a ladder? Can we use it? Like, is there a point at which... I was wondering if I could stand in that thing to get... What are you? Okay, I died. I didn't get to find out. Oh, we have the mark of hell on our chest. Had it been there the whole time? God only knows. Game over. 295k. Forever will only be the beginning of your pain. Begin new run. I think this is Demon Pit, ladies and gents. I could see it being fun for like a hop in and play kind of thing. Like just, I do not know what that does yet. Does that mean that it's shielded? I'm trying to learn the language of the game. Okay. Alright, I want the shotty. It feels too good. Come to daddy. Alright, we're still at 100 health so far. We took some mysterious damage in the early one. The game is fluid as hell. It runs butter smooth. I wasn't sure that it would. Coming off some games that have been suboptimally optimized. I realize that's an exact contradiction of the two words. It's like a dry, wet game. Okay, okay. Oops. Didn't mean to scroll, but I needed to scroll anyway. I promise I would change weapons with the number keys typically. Let's... Oh, God. You almost snuck up on me there. I mean, technically, you might have. I do miss the haptic feedback, the vibrations of a controller, though, to let me know when I'm being damaged. Do they make mouses that vibrate? Apologies, I'm not in that world if so, but that seems like something to be cool, although it would also fuck up your accuracy. So I'd like to tell you something. I'm a man of accuracy, and I wouldn't want to mess with that. You know, it's a sacred place. What I thought was some kind of fresh new gun seems to be... Oh, we've got a machine gun. It is a new gun. Just in time. Not sure the ammo stitch for said gun, but also curious if there will be bosses and if I'll ever be good enough to see them. I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. I don't know if it's actually a Tommy gun, nor do I care. Oh, I got no ammo. Alright, well, we're back to the basic, bitch. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna scroll to change guns. Call me a pleb. See if I give a shit. Excuse me, the ground is rising. I needed to be in that. Well, that'll be a lesson for us for the future, won't it? Stay in the part where the ground rises. Well, we tripled our score from last time. I'm curious to see what happens in the realm of like run to run. Does it follow the same patterns? Does the map always do the same thing? Like when we hit 700,000, is it always gonna... Do you hear this music? Sounds like some devil is singing E-I-E-I-O. Alright, got a new gun. Also, are the guns gonna do the same? Also, does standing in this like amplify my damage? What are the pillars of light? Tell me more! I wonder if as you prove you can sustain certain waves if they shorten them, just so that the monotony goes away. The problem with a game like this is replayability, you know? A game that's wave-based like this. So if every first run looks identical, what's going to keep me coming back when I think, I got to go through that exact same thing? I think about that a lot in roguelites. That's what's great about like a Gungeon or an Isaac game. I know this is not a roguelite. I'm just thinking of it in terms of like... In order to get you to want to re-rack those games, they've got to make it so that it's not a slog to get through the first floors, you know? Sure, you're not as powerful as you are, but there's enough variety. You don't know what weapons you're going to have or start with, or... Oh, those just must be to signify the spawn points. The Mad Max skulls are freaking me out, dude. With the brimstone on their forehead? Come on. Excuse me. Cool it out with your sword. When did I take that damage and why did I do it? Again, the fluidity reigns supreme here. I would like to compliment that. Okay, I am thankful for the sword. The music is very reminiscent of GoldenEye. Oh, we got a machine gun now. It's on, like Donkey Kong. I will say I didn't feel that I had ample time. I don't remember these pillars. Jesus. I'm too afraid to go too far to the edges, though, because I know it's coming. You know? And I don't want to be left out in the lava world, you know? It's everybody's worst nightmare. No reloads. It's just quick and automatic. Will this be our holdover till Doom 64 or Doom Eternal comes? Alright, we're at 20 health, but at least we made the cut. I don't imagine what in the world is happening with this guy. Why are you still here? You guys are terrifying. Do we now have enemies who can shoot? I'm gonna try that. Oh yeah, you can shoot. Alright, I made it to wave 7. Whatever, we've improved. The map has reopened. Alright, well, we beat our score. We're at 805. And I think it's safe to say you guys have an ample feel for Demon Pit. I'll start another run just to talk about it for one last set of final thoughts as we go. But Demon Pit is a fast-paced, 90s-inspired first-person shooter. And I'd say it's an arena shooter. I'm sorry, wave-based arena shooter. that's in first person. It's a first person wave based arena shooter. Okay, how many buzzwords do you want me to get in there, viewers? I'm doing my best. It is inspired by Doom. If you don't see it, well, I'm sorry, you probably have never seen the original Doom before. Okay, or Quake or whatever the hell else came out in that time period. I was like 10. What do you want me to say? But if you like, you know, if you're looking for a game you can kind of jump in and just get at for 10-15 minutes at a time, just kind of like satisfy the itch, then it's hard to say I wouldn't recommend this one. I'd imagine if this game's $10 or less, not out yet, not sure what the final price tag is going to be, but if it's less than like $10, I'd say like $5 honestly is where I would put this game, then grab it. I think it's fun if it's going to scratch the itch you have for kind of just like a crunchy, satisfying little dose of nostalgia. I mean, look at I'm just getting nostalgia rammed down my throat right now in the form of skulls and machetes in the hands of skellies. It's available on Steam. Not sure about other platforms. That's all I can say for certain. And if that sounds like it's something you'd be interested in, check out Demon Pit. I'm going to go ahead and just let myself be taken to the gods. Only because I do want to confirm for you really quickly the platforms it'll be out on. But again, I'm really into this like wave of nostalgia. There are some other games that have like done a really good job at this similar kind of thing. As far as like that first person kind of like 90s looking game. And you know, with the wave of like kind of the revamped, really nice looking you know, Doom coming out in the form of Doom Eternal, I think it's nice also to like have a little bit of you know, to see what happens when you don't have that like nice polish on the look of the final game itself. Only because like, you know, it's easy to, well, it's not easy actually, it's difficult, but you have a lot of games with like all that polish. It's nice sometimes to be reminded of the look of the original games. And another game that does this really well, by the way, if you're interested in this game but kind of want like the full-fledged story look of the game itself, sorry, I'll cut back into this, I recommend checking out Dusk. It's got kind of the same aesthetic but in a story-based world. So if you want the arena shooter, here it is in the form of this one. I like that it shows you your previous map on the floor there, by the way. But this one is really bare bones. Again, if you just want to be able to jump in and play, though, I imagine it's going to be affordable, and I'd recommend checking this one out for that reason. Check out Dusk if you want the full-fledged story. But with all that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. It helps out a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. And leave comments down below if you've been playing this one so far. Let me know what you think of it. And lastly, if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Can't wait to see you in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.